あ、おいでおいで。
あやもちなんか見た。
あ、行かないかな。あれ、何か落としちゃったの。来た、重くか。あ、来た来た来た。あ、来た。
あ、いいぞいいぞ。
あ、いいぞいいぞ。すごい。うわ。すごい音がする。
フラッシュして中の。
見て。うわ。かわいい。鋭いね。すごいね。
No, yo lo conocen, yo no. Anyway, you need to sit down, relax.
I am relaxed.
Yeah, but you be moving and you push down somebody.
見て、足こんなよ。ねえ、スリッパみたいだね。99% 竹だけ食べるのね。
オールデイネットはね、ですよね。竹は肉食なんだけど、まあそうだ、熊みたいな。
竹の消化って大変じゃない？
You're gonna sit him next to him como un palo. Cómete de esto. Y te va a empezar a ir. Hasta que no te lo comas, no te pares.
I'll
正面で食べてくれるなんて嬉しい。
Okay, you're right. Daddy, how is he? Daddy, how is he?
てきた。これ双子？ランランの子供？
There's two pandas. Wait, look, it's Kung Fu Panda. I said that first. It's a Kung Fu Panda. I said it when he is Kung Fu Panda. Spit way out. What is he doing? So he's Kung Fu Panda. Oh, you just spit. You just spit. Hey, Dada! Dada! He's right here. Oh gosh. Oh. Then we're going to see what now just looks oh. That's actually. That's nice. I want to eat bamboo. Yeah, but I can't. That's too hard. Let's go eat.
すごい。
なかなか見られないよね。
ねえ。あれ？ここに座るのかしら。
ちっちゃいのってでかいね。
何歳かな。
2015年のかな。
7歳？信じられない、かわいい。
You got fruit that just that's a small size. They have two digits. There is a two digits. So two stomachs. Let's go catch some goats. That's the last one, Dad. Come on, let's go. I like here.
See, I told you we want to go to pandas.
It's because it looks kind of like you. చెరుకు ముక్క మళ్ళీ తీసేసింది సార్
But it's better food than all of us.
అది బాగుందే తింటాండి
遊ばないかな。
Están comiendo.
I could take one.
I know.
They're not.
Pounds, absolutely. A male elephant can get up to about 14,000 pounds. So it's best to have them wanting to interact with you instead of forcing. So that really helps with the relationship. Now, when they're that big, as you can see, they definitely have a lot of skin. So skincare is one of the important things that we do here at the zoo. So I'm going to have everybody shout this out. When you think, what color are they normally? Gray. Is our elephant gray? No, he has the nice Georgia red clay color to him. So elephants, they throw a lot of dirt, mud on them. That keeps them cool, acts as sunblock, keeps the flies away, does all the things. So kids, go home, throw a bunch of mud on you. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But it works really well for the elephants. But because of that, that does make their skin sometimes harder to see. So by being able to ask them to move around, get close, the care team can inspect the skin, make sure that there's no cuts, bruises, anything like that, so they can check it out very regularly. We'll even give our elephants baths. Now, if you ask about any other animal here at the zoo, if you ask how often they get baths, usually the answer is not at all. But elephants will get baths occasionally, more times in the summer. And it's not because we need them clean, it's because it allows us to brush off the canvas, and it's another way for the care team to interact with the elephant. With the skincare, they can, when they get dry in the winter, does anyone else get dry skin in the winter? Yeah. So we can do mineral oil, other balms, different things to keep them nice and fresh. So something else that you're seeing here is a little bit of an exercise routine, to an extent that's incorporated here. So as you get older, whether you're young, older, it's good to make sure you're staying in tip-top shape. Our elephants here are two females, Kelly and Tara. They are about 40 years old. Michelle is a little bit younger, in his mid-30s. But that does mean they're definitely not spring chickens anymore, but they are considered geriatric. Typically, they live about 55 years, so by the time you get to 40, you're over the hill, if you will. So again, it's important to keep in tip-top shape. So by asking Michelle to walk around, get down, all that stuff, we're able to see how well he's moving, and that gives us an idea of if anything's wrong or if he's doing well, and we can compare to other times that we're asking him to do those behaviors. Earlier we saw him get down. It's a lot easier to get down on the ground. It's harder to get back up for sure. So yeah, so great that he can get down. We'll see if he can get back up. Again, he weighs about 11,000 pounds, so pretty impressive to be able to do that, I think anyways. I have a hard enough try. But the type of exercise that we do here, it does vary. So they have different types, cardio, if you will. Now, we don't have an elephant-sized treadmill, so we don't have that. We don't use that. But what we'll do is we'll ask them, kind of what you're seeing, ask them to move around. There actually might be keepers on opposite sides of the habitat, calling the sholo or one of the females back and forth to get them moving around. Because in the wild, they walk about 50 miles every day. Here, they don't have to go in search of food, but we still want to encourage them to do some of those natural behaviors like moving around. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more encouragement, so that's what they have. So they basically have personal trainers. They also do a little bit of yoga, so like this, as we all do, and that's all supporting that 11,000 to 14,000 pounds, so that's a lot. even more impressive, so elephants are actually a special word called digigrapes, and that means basically standing on their tiptoes at all times. If you look at their bones, it's designed so they are standing on their toes. Imagine if you're walking around like that all the time. Now, as an elephant, though, they do have a nice pad under their foot that supports it, kind of like wedge heels, but hopefully much more comfortable for anyone that's ever worn wedge heels for a long period of time. Similar to that, but again, much more comfortable. Now, as he's raised his feet a few times, you can kind of see his feet are not smooth like yours or mine might be at the bottom. Instead, they look more like the bottom of your sneakers. Yeah, there's grooves, holes, and things like that. It's basically a big callus, and it changes over time. So a lot of what you'll see the care team do, they get foot care almost every day. They will, they'll brush it off, they'll see if any rocks or anything have gotten underneath. Essentially, they get like this on a fairly regular basis. So if you take nothing away from this, the elephants get really great care here. They have a nice skin routine that someone helps keep track. They have an exercise trainer, so they make sure that they're staying in tip-top shape. And then they get essentially pedicures to make sure their feet are always nice and healthy so that continue to support their weight. So a lot of great care here. And again, a lot of what you're seeing them do, they couldn't do without the amazing relationships that they're able to build with them. I'm in the education department. While I know Mishoro, I've seen him a lot, he's seen me. I'm not one of his care team trying to do it. He might, because he's smart, he knows, but he knows he can get away with a lot more stuff. He probably would not really care to interact with me and cooperate, which is why I'm on this side and Kirby and Bridget are over there. All right, so just to let you know, we are coming close to the end of the demo. The care team's going to stay around to answer any questions that you might have about elephants and the great care that they receive here. But I'm going to leave you with one lasting thought. So elephants are endangered in the wild. African savanna elephants, they are endangered, and we definitely don't want to lose them in our lifetime. Now, one very simple thing that you can do is support zoos, APA accredited zoos like Zoo Atlanta, and share the work that we do to care for our elephants here so that others will feel comfortable supporting us as well. Because while we care for the elephants here, we do a lot of work to protect the elephants in the wild as well. All right, so thank you all so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Zoo Atlanta. Again, once we're finished, come on up, check out the biofacts and ask our keepers questions. But otherwise, let's go ahead and give Michelle a big round of applause for being such a great participant. All right, thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
意外と耳が大きいね。ほら。長いね。 でも羽切られちゃってるんだよね。え？真っ赤っか。やっぱり動物は楽しい。